was a lot better of a look for them, you know?
Yeah.
We will see, because he has been the focus of a lot of ganks, and that's probably what the groans are about. The crowd gets God vision and gets to see all the supports and junglers coming towards mid lane, the Shark circling, burning his flash over and over, and I don't expect this game to be any different. Takui should expect a lot of focus there.
Well, we've got 4 very high damage champions plus a Kench on EG. Go home if you're a FlyQuest fan now. They've got to find the win here if they want a chance to take us to Silver Scrapes, take us to Game 5. And then we got that. Dread it, run from it. TSM arrives all the same.
All right, let's take a look here. Any early vision going down? Jose is Airy, Scorch, Absolute Focus, Time Warp Tonic, and Biscuits. So this is lane dominant Azir. This is not the old kind of must-scale lethal tempo Azir. And bottom lane is also...
This is turning into a battle very quickly. Stun onto Johnson. Oh, one more! And wants the lick! He got him! It's first blood. Evil Geniuses in the bot lane. 2v2 at level 1. Afromoose slowed down now too. Vulcan is hungry, but he cannot do enough damage in time. FlyQuest lose all 4 summoners and the life on their AD carry.
Nobody cares about the mid lane runes when bottom lane have fire pumping through their blood. Evil Geniuses chase down Johnson. No summoner spells left in the entire bottom lane of this game. Elimination game for FlyQuest.
Up, so they'll be able to just clear out their waves, go back, shop up. But I love how explosive this early game already is.
Yeah, I mean, Inspired well punishes the no summoner spells on bottom side. Vulcan, Tom Kench, again, the Q is massive for lanes with no summoner spells. You land that slow, and Inspired can run all the way down through lane, gets there in time to flash stun. Beautiful follow-up from him. Flame Chomper's arming in time there for Danny as well, really working in tandem. Honestly, though, the response on the top side from Jose was also very impressive, getting the kill onto the Gwen early. It's still going to be a lot of CS still picked up by Impact, so he actually didn't get hurt too much by the timing of that kill and gets back in time for the entire wave at his turret. Gwen still gets at least the experience and gold necessary to continue scaling.
Yup, that's scaling Gwen. We'll see how well that'll work as the game goes forward, but right now, eyes are once again on Takui in the mid lane. Vulcan, always looking for this angle, man, especially against this Orianna. Kumo finding a little bit on the impact here, not a whole lot. Vulcan's gonna walk back towards bottom, but JOSEDEODO is here and waiting. Tom Kench isn't too great at running away. Will be able to get himself over the wall there at least, so he's good enough to escape and live to see another day. FlyQuest now starting up what I believe is our earliest first Drake of the series by a significant margin.
I just want to shout out FlyQuest on using information to their advantage. Let's go over that play real quick. That was position revealed, killing this ward. So what do? Immediately into the fog of war, waiting behind here to set up the trap. And your rewards, even though Vulcan gets away with his life, is the dragon. You chunk him out so heavily, the bottom lane cannot collapse. So very smart usage of the information that they have, even though the wards are getting cleared out by Jose and Afromu there. Definitely props to them, even though it doesn't result in a kill for FlyQuest.
Mid lane, Mercury Treads rush for JoJo, respecting his opponent, respecting the CC across multiple different champions in the FlyQuest squad for later on in the game. Meanwhile, it's a tier plus Darkseal plus Corrupting Pot and then tier 1 boots for Takui, opting for a lot of those early game laning items to make sure he's in as good a shape as he can be. It's been a pretty rough series for him overall, and he obviously wants to be able to have a good showing here in this 4th game, take us to a game number 5. Kumo going in after Impact. Evil Genius is under some pressure here in the bottom lane. 2v2, Afromu slamming Vulcan and Danny together, making it so Johnson's able to find some good damage back onto him. Johnson really taking Danny low there.
That was actually beautiful synergy. I like that you're calling it out because you're referring to Afromu handshaking them together to get the splash on the Infernum gun from Johnson, but then he actually runs through his Infernum gun as we got a dive here. Level 6 jungler is about to flash.
Well, There's the volley bear thunder that's going to see Inspired waiting. So now that they know Viego's down here, they don't want to commit to the 3-man dive. Even if JOSEDEODO is able to turn off that turret, the best thing you're probably getting is a 1-for-1. And then if the worst case scenario happens, Viego goes to reset City and
have AP ratio. So you can go with not only a stopwatch early for volley bear for Jose, but you can also even upgrade it into Zhonya's later on and still get pretty good value out of it.
Yep.
Because of your AP ratios and the ability to continually stasis and combo break those team fights from EG.
FlyQuest are going after the Herald. Super Mega Death Rocket, nice attempt at the steal, but not close enough. FlyQuest secure that one. JOSEDEODO will have that in his inventory. All 4 minutes won't take us past the 14 mark, which means as long as they use it in a decent spot, they will be able to get the plate money for it. Evil Geniuses, talking about money though, 1,500 gold ahead of their opponents. Big farm lead in both the jungle and top lane for these guys. Almost freezing the wave though.
Yeah, freeze it down with the ice and then burn it down with your fiery burp as we've...
I'm glad you like the burp so much.
As we've turned it. Gragas is still my favorite burp. The man...
Well, I mean, Gragas is like definitive burp. It's he burps from the diaphragm.
I'm just waiting for one time. Maybe they coded in like a 1 in a million chance that Gragas, a little something extra comes out with that burp and they just spittle on the ground.
Dude, are you talking about Gragas puking on his way?
Maybe. You know,
what
the man is constantly drinking alcohol. It's dangerous.
You gotta remember to stay hydrated.
Yeah,
everybody.
Exactly. Put some water in that barrel for once. Jeez, man.
Maybe that's what it is the entire time. It's just purple water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody had it wrong.
Kool-Aid. Yes! Oh, I've missed this. Anyway, Evil Geniuses, that gold lead shrank back down to about 1,000 here, but they still have a good lead for themselves. Impact, despite the death early on from JOSEDEODO hanging out here in the brushes, making that gank happen, is doing just fine up against the Ornn of Kumo. Down there in the jungle, you can see Inspired still moving forward, working towards that Divine Sunburst. Should be able to find a lot of value on that item against targets like Volley Bear, targets like the Ornn. Kumo's not too scared of Impact up here either, though. Inspired's going to make his way down towards bottom. The mist comes out, and that means Johnson and Afromu have to back away until they're reinforced. Topside, Impact finding a lot of damage onto Kumo, but not enough to actually put him within kill range. As JOSEDEODO's coming down bottom, Afromu looks for a little bit of damage and CC on Danny, but can't quite get it. JOSEDEODO's still running around here. It's a very, very fast bear, but not fast enough to make a play onto Danny or Vulcan just yet. You can see in our picture-in-picture in the bottom left, the pressure remains up there in the top side as Impact wants to get the wave shoved in, but Kumo clears it out. Doesn't look like we're going to get a whole lot down here in bottom either, but JOSEDEODO's presence does allow FlyQuest to shove out that wave.
Yeah, pretty good defense there. Plenty of vision for Evil Geniuses. They see an approach of Volley Bear well in advance. They're able to hold on to their gold lead while probably giving up more dragons. Topside though, Kumo.
Ooh, nice aim. Ooh, Kumo forcing out the flash in a 1v1. Okay.
Beware the brittle flowers. Ornn may look like a nice, forge master over there, but when you've got a grass proc and then brittle on top of your head, the burst damage that comes out of that hammer is enough to get a flash out of Impact.
Hey, that's good stuff. Impact without that extra mobility the next time he needs it for a 1v1 or to join a larger fight. Remember, we are about 2 minutes away from teleport.
Beam it over to me.
Yeah.
Beam it.
Oh, unleash. Unleash. Producers just told me it's unleash, which is half of teleport. I was right.
Didn't I say unleash? Unleash, ignite. Those were the two that we had.
Oh, uprise.
Yes. See, troll, they're not even listening to us.
Well,
uprise. Okay.
That means that I was still right because they said it. So anyway, that's what were you trying to think of this for? What was the entire origin of this?
Because you said unlock teleports instead of unleash teleports. Meanwhile, the Rift Herald is used on top side. Plenty of time for those plates. They're all going into Johnson. Even though the entire bottom turret during our crisis here, where we were trying to remember the words in the ad, went over to Evil Geniuses and they increased their lead.
All right, so Evil Geniuses, they got a pretty nice lead right now. And teleports coming into the top lane. Tier 1 turret as Impact's trying to stand and fight against JOSEDEODO, but over the wall comes Jojo Fune. JOSEDEODO using that stopwatch, keeping himself alive in what otherwise would have been a very dangerous situation. The top lane Tier 1 falls 30 seconds before plating is gone, and we're back to where we started. 1,000 gold lead for EG.
1,000 gold lead, but a 2 dragon lead for FlyQuest. So evening up a decent amount of it with the push with the Herald on top side, finishing off the turret, not losing anyone in this instance, and setting themselves up.
Back edge, wards in the tri-brush, wards in the river. They've got a lot of control over this area. Inspired's going to walk up now. EG does have that one ward in the brush on the back part of the red buff pit. Inspired walking forward is going to see both Afro and Jose waiting there. FlyQuest go in and start up the Herald here for themselves.
Interesting. There's a teleport advantage on FlyQuest, but they're calling Azir up. So EG want to contest this one. They're having
Too late.
Jojo walk all the way up. So they commit the resources, but don't get there in time.
Yeah, that was just not enough. Let's see if they can find something on the back end of it. Spectral Maw doesn't hit. Gale Force, Berserker Greaves, 2 long swords. No ward in inventory, but it will be Evil Geniuses with first control over the bottom side river. FlyQuest have multiple men in the bottom lane, pushing up towards the tier 1. Second Herald summoned up, kills the tier 1 turret from this health threshold. All they need to do is get the charge. Roars back, slams head. Aw, damn it. It was really close. I'm going to give myself that one. Anyway, Evil Genius is seeing if maybe they can find something else here. Soldiers fly forward. FlyQuest backs away. You need to be careful about the positioning of those soldiers. They don't all want to get scooped in.
All of this time is kind of helping FlyQuest because Kumo has teleport and he's pushed in topside. They go for it.
JOSEDEODO trying to make a move, gets thrown back by the soldiers. Aframu's going to take a lot of damage here, throws out the hostile takeover, but it doesn't get much of anything. JOSEDEODO is going to be your next target as Impact goes on the chase, and Jose falls to the needlework. Inspired wants to stay alive, but he can't quite do it. Jojo takes one with him, but he finally falls. EG's got a 3v2 now, but Vulcan's going to be taken very low. Takui looking to kite him out and fight him out as Danny's supplying the DPS from downrange. He finds one on Kumo, and Takui is the last man standing. The Orianna tries, but will he get anything? The point-blank zap, and EG takes all 5.
Danny has been crushing it for EG Flowers. Richest man in the game, and he plays it to perfection there. Finishes the fight with 50 HP. Doesn't allow the Orianna ball to chip him down. Beautiful stuff. This guy has done so much work for Evil Geniuses, and he's been grinding at it. Champions queue every single day this week. EG here with the series points in their hands. 2.4 thousand gold lead. Dragon's about to be broken here. The string for FlyQuest as EG will take their rewards.
Yep, they weren't able to get the Drake right after the fight, but it's not like FlyQuest were able to rush back out to the map and steal it away from them. So the soul stack is now denied. EG up 2,500 gold. Pretty chaotic fight down there in bottom. Embrace has the Luden's Echo. Inspired is going to continue clearing out some vision, looking around. Kumo level 14 down here, just building up his Ornn items. A Ruby Crystal magically materializes in the inventory, working towards that Fimble winner next. All of his items are cold themed.
It's apt for the champion, and honestly, I'm having a hard time figuring out how FlyQuest are going to kill Danny. Their way into this looks very, very dangerous. It's got to come from a flank on him from a weird angle. They're going for a teleport now, and maybe the numbers advantage will be enough for them to set up. Impact gets chunked out a little bit, even heading over to it, but they can't quite catch Danny. He gets excited off the turret kill, which gives them enough move speed. They get out of there, so EG get the turret. They escape the teleport. They avoid the big cooldown there from FlyQuest, but Impact walks right in.
Impact takes some damage, gets himself back away. Jojo helping him disengage, and it's JOSEDEODO, who's nearly dead already, tries to get out! Oh, that was a very important
Sonya,
stasis.
baby! Sonya!
That was a very important stasis, but even more importantly, the jungler's got 100 HP and Baron is alive. That means EG are making the call to go for it. JOSEDEODO's back in the enemy base. The Ornn Horn's already been sounded. Kumo's trying to tank up here in the front. Aframu's going to be taken very low now as well. Baron down to 1,000 HP. Baron secured by Inspired and Evil Geniuses. Johnson tries to stay alive, but he cannot be bailed out. Kumo might just die to the rockets. Chompers over the wall won't get him, but Impact is chasing after Takui. He's got to be careful as Aframu tries to continue running away now as well. Jojo's found his way back into the mid lane. The Chicken Emperor is ready. Takui falls, and Aframu's going down next. EG just got Baron, they got 3 kills. and they got a fast ticket down the mid lane.
They got a fast ticket out of this series, Flowers. What a push it will be for EG. 5 with Baron buff. They should get an inhibitor off of this. And more. Bottom lane is getting pushed. Look at that teleport from Impact. He's wasting no time, so they're going to get mid as well as bottom resources here off the map.
Evil Geniuses, mid lane inhibitor. They destroyed that one. They take down the bottom lane tier 2 turret. Now they'll have the opportunity to recall, reset, and then re-engage with 2 minutes still ready to go on that Baron buff and an 8,500 gold lead.
Very difficult trying to pick Gwen. If Johnson had not gone up around the back, never mind. We're going to see another death here. EG get a pick, and they've got Baron. This should be them inside the base.
I like how Takui tried to protect him with the shield as his health bar was ticking down from the bailout, but unfortunately that's not the way the ability works. So Afro move fall, 20 seconds. Fortunately for him, because the supports are so much lower than everybody else in terms of level, his death timer is also going to be that much lower, so he'll be back up, but not quite in time to defend this tier 3 turret. Impact still providing the split push threat there in the mid lane. Inspired walking up behind him. The 3-man EG squad with Danny being the damage source just continues pressuring this bottom lane tier 3 inhibitor turret. That's already gone. Inhibitor now the target. I don't know what FlyQuest is supposed to do here, Kobe.
Well, they got to try and kill Danny. He's got no summoner spells. Vulcan has ultimate, so that's the only safety that he's working off of right now. Problem is they don't have great dive. Ornn ultimate is available. That's long range. Maybe they can get 2 of them with it.
Okay. FlyQuest are trying to dig in and defend here. Ornn sounded off. They're looking for Danny. Oh, but Vulcan's immediately ready. This is why you draft the Kench. Jinx stays safe no matter what.
All right. Is going to be Dragon number 3 picked up by Evil Geniuses. They're going to keep FlyQuest pinned inside their own base. Takui going to make a rush for the objective bounty on the top turret, though.
Oh, no. But Gwen's already back there. Tom Kench is already back there.
Hex gates, baby. Here we go.
Evil Geniuses. They're moving towards him.
They've got him surrounded, Flowers.
Impact's moving up. Vulcan's moving up. Oh, Takui. Are you going to be all right there, buddy? Oh, Shockwave. Nice, nice.
Okay.
I don't think it's nice enough. Oh, Impact's just flashing in. There you go. Just chops him up. Takui is down, and FlyQuest are now 4v5 for 45 seconds. Third Drake win over to EG. FlyQuest shoving up the mid wave. It's about all they can do. Inspired has still not lost that Guardian Angel. He's ready to go. Afromu trying to get away here in mid lane, but Vulcan is coming around. Afro's going to duck into the southern side of the jungle there with the rest of his teammates. FlyQuest trying to regroup. Impact shoving up that top lane wave, setting up Evil Geniuses to make this a 3-inhib game.
EG on a collision course with Cloud9 here. They are looking to end this series right now. 5 members, only 1 inhibitor left standing. Everybody coming top.
Well, for the sake of Vulcan's banter with Fudge on Twitter, Evil Geniuses really wants to win this one, and now Impact's backing up a little bit as Jose moved forward with the stun ready to go. Can't find a whole lot out of that one. Danny still with massive range, massive damage, and everything he needs to carry this game all the way to the end, carry Evil Geniuses to a 3-1 finish in this series against FlyQuest. FlyQuest are going to need some sort of mistake from Evil Geniuses to capitalize on. This game is so far away from them at this point. Azir turret summoned up in mid lane just to give Evil Geniuses another bastion of defense to fall back to, give them another way to shut down any sort of a chance for FlyQuest to come back into this. Another minion wave coming up the top lane now. Takui does have Shockwave. If nothing else, you can Shockwave the minion wave and just try to delete that to buy yourself a little bit more time. These are not Baroned up. Danny going to step forward, fire off a rocket or 2. Yep, just the 1. Back away yet again. It is a ticking time bomb here. Danny just continuing to get whatever poke he can. Inspired guiding those super minions in the mid lane. Couple super minions walking up bottom now as well. The pressure in mid and bottom lane from those inhibitors being destroyed is taking its toll on the top lane defense. Evil Geniuses have another wave colliding now as Impact and Inspired are providing threat elsewhere. Johnson and JOSEDEODO trying to defend at the Nexus while the remaining inhibitor turret dies. Danny gets excited and starts pouring auto attacks into the inhib. Kumo fires out the Ornn ulti, but it only gets a field goal between Vulcan and Danny. FlyQuest trying to hold on, man. Mid lane inhibitor respawn, but as soon as it does, it's dead again. EG spawn camping these things as FlyQuest has nothing left in the base but Nexus turrets. Baron is on the map yet again, and that's where EG is going. Vulcan's flash got used, but that is it.
You know, the most egregious use of spawn camping, I think, is still to this day in GoldenEye, for the Nintendo 64 with proximity mines. You know, the spawn points of every single character. Jose is going in YOLO, he can steal it!
What?
Okay,
Nope.
Oh my god, okay. Aside from that, proximity
I was
mine.
gonna say, you were on a nice little tangent there, and then all of a sudden, full supers in every lane, on every wave. Impact approaching from the southeast flank. At least I think, as long as north is top.
Yeah, sure. I'm here for it.
All right, I'm ready to go. Let's see it, FlyQuest. This is it. The last stand for the good guys here in this series. Impact leading that wave in, crashing multiple super minions. Impact's gonna survive the three-man attempt on his own life while Johnson's trying to do the same. Tries to stay alive. Impact goes on a killing spree. They cannot deal with the evil genius's top laner. EG's already found themselves a fighter, have they? JoJo's gonna die now, but Danny's still free-firing. Afro's taken low, Takui is taken low. JOSEDEODO in half. Shut down onto JoJo's all they got so far. Johnson's dead now. Takui is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. It's done. Evil geniuses win the series 3-1.
EG move on to their date with Cloud9. The lower bracket continues.
EG had a 5-game series against